Hello YouTube. After completing our very first game of BBR a couple days ago, Mike has been clamoring for a rematch, and we have obliged. So we are on our second game of BBR, and this is a recap of the first round. Okay. No surprise moves of Germany this turn. France conquered. He went a little too light against southern France and was not able to take it, but was able to successfully wipe out the units. He did not want to lose a fighter, so southern France remains free for the moment. Obviously, it's a walk-in now. He was able to destroy the UK ships in 111 and 110. I did not get any AAA hits with those battleships, unfortunately, but such is life. Finland and Bulgaria have been gobbled up. Yugoslavia was eliminated. Got one hit in rebuttal. Let's see. Yeah, he lost all of his naval units going into 111 there. I did manage to get a good amount of hits in both battles. I think I got three. I think I got 3 hits in each battle there. So that was nice. But so. He's down to 1 sub. The sub that usually attacks 106 missed and was eliminated, so the Canadians were able to come down to Africa over here, French Guiana, get that NO. Russia, not at war, no G1s attack this round. So a little bit of a classic consolidating of units. We got a stocked Leningrad and units placed in Ukraine. Classic tank on the edge of Caucasus to blitz into northwest Iran given the opportunity. Our Far East units have railed one back to Moscow and consolidated in Buryatia as opposed to Saka, which is what I did last time. So changing up very slightly. Because of that, Japan sent everything this way because of nothing in Amur there. He was tempted to do another J1, but at the very last minute changed his mind. So already this game is vastly different. No J1s, just continuing the war against China, pushing into the walk-ins, eliminating the forces in Hunan. China still having the Burma Road, bought their first tank and more infantry and consolidated in Szechuan. No attacks. The US, not at war, has gone all in on the Pacific, getting the units out of 35 that are able to. The naval units moved to 39. The fighter landed on this carrier. The fighter that was on the carrier originally went to Hawaii. And then this transport and cruiser were actually from the Atlantic, from the East Coast. When I said all units, I meant all units. He went all in on the Pacific. So it's going to get very spicy over here, if you catch my drift. And then, yeah, so going on from there, obviously also, while I'm over here, we got the tech. So major powers started phase 3 and all paid to move up to phase 2. Anzac and Canada decided to pursue a tech. I don't know what it is, but he's doing it. Our income is looking like this. Oh, that's a mistake. That should be there. Okay. And UK, let's see, moving on to UK. UK not being at war with Japan just yet, consolidated in the United Kingdom as Germany built more transports. So I built up more ground units there, consolidated stuff from Scotland, including the Canadians up there. And we went, having learned my lesson about the Toronto raid in '97 last time, we opted not to do that, as that was suicide. It's a nice change in this game for Italy, and I think it's a nice change of pace. So I took all of my attention to the Horn of Africa and crushed Ethiopia. This one guy is trapped in Italian Somaliland. He's not going anywhere. Backing out of El Alamein to Egypt. I left one guy there. He managed to kill him, and I did not get any attacks in return. South Africa railed up to Kenya and Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Fighter and attack bomber from India landing in British Somaliland. All the forces from 98 minus a destroyer came over here. He did not attack the destroyer. Germany did not attack the destroyer in 91, so I was able to bring that down. Additionally, the fighter from Gibraltar came down this way, and the bomber from the UK came this way. So things are shaping up to be pretty interesting here. He, instead of pushing towards Tobruk, pushing from Tobruk towards Cairo, he opted as Italy to attack Tunisia, and he attacked Morocco. His battleship did not get a hit. The 2 infantry he dropped off, both were eliminated by the French infantry there, and the French died fighting as well. So it was a battle to the death on both ends. He also dropped 2 infantry in Gibraltar, taking that port right there. And yeah, I've realized I'm missing a naval base over there, but there is a naval base, so I'll put that down in a moment. West India walked in and took East Iran. Railed 2 infantry and a AAA to Malta. The Anzac fighter, not Malta, Malaya. Anzac fighter landed there as well. And let's see, Anzac consolidated in Queensland, got the guy off New Zealand, built a destroyer. Italy also built a destroyer. And let's see, what else? Yeah, just basically consolidating here. Got the battleship out of 37, left the destroyer in 39 behind. So right now we got a nice UK Navy right here in 76 to do something with. We'll get to that in a bit. But right now this is already shaping up to be a very different game from our last game, which is great. So, without further ado, oh yeah, and France, real quick. All I do with France is just move that guy down there, and this guy up here, and the destroyer up there. So without further ado, we'll get on with our next round. So, till later. I won't say we'll roll the dice better, because so far it hasn't been too crazy. I actually did manage to get a few hits. Italy had knocked out the French fleet here, and I actually got some hits with that, so that was cool. Here is the casualty bin, or the boneyard dish from round 1. Not crazy, nothing insane, but a good first round. Stay tuned. Just do a few little flyover. All right, so again, round 2 coming up soon.